Hello, hi. So, one, apologize if this video sounds like I'm just speed railing through everything. I've given myself this little project, a little experiment of whether I can keep this new playlist just down to 5 minutes and 5 seconds. So it'll be 5 minutes of updates as and when I've perhaps got something to talk to the audience about. You, audience being you, kind people who may or may not be listening, who have provided me this safe space recently for the past few weeks to process things through my amateurish videos. Like, thank you for sitting through minutes of silly little paintings, and occasionally I get a like or two, so I appreciate that. I don't know who you are, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate this space for me to show up to be accountable, because I do know that for the many years of my life I've struggled with dark pits and emotional low spirals. But the last few weeks, the last few months even, I've been much better at pulling through, just because my love of creating, my love of just making new things, and just being able to share with someone, even if hypothetically they're not really watching. It gives me a reason to admit that, okay, maybe today's a hard day, but tomorrow we'll wake up and we'll start again. We'll brush our teeth, we'll wash our hair. You don't have to, Corliss, lay in bed and be sad all day. You can, if you have to. You can have a low day, but keep it to an hour, keep it to 5. Cry on the floor, it's okay. But yeah, I'm just saying this space gives me a reason to show up, to make sure I paint the picture for the new art therapy wall, make sure I edit the video for the old art therapy wall, and it's a good process for now. It keeps me occupied. It serves its function, it serves its purpose. It's an art therapy wall. I'm not expecting like big hits, and that's, I don't know. I think what's important for me in the sharing of all these videos, one, is because I get to learn cool skills, and two, if anyone out there is watching and they need like a little reassurance that it's okay to just do their stuff on camera, off camera, whatever, go for it. I feel like as long as it's not hurting yourself or anyone, you should always try. Of course, I say that now whilst being completely aware that there are things in my life that I might be doing that could be super questionable, like trying to meet someone whom may not want to see me, but has also not explicitly expressed that I can't. So I don't know, but it's a process, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. That was why I updated what I updated last night or this morning, considering obviously you could be listening to this 5 months from now, so it wouldn't exactly make sense. But it was days 21 to 25, the video. So I kind of put that up preempting that I might have a spiral, considering that an email might get back to me today, but none returned, and I'm still pretty okay. Not that my mood should be or ought to be tied to so delicately and so directly to the outer goings of life, but you know, we live and we grow and we observe and we try to figure out what's best to cope, to adapt. I love my therapist. She's right. Life is just about coping. So I'm definitely much better now at recognizing my own patterns and potential pitfalls. So like I said, which in my little channel description, which I've updated so many times by now, but when I say that, it's probably just gone through 3 edits, but this is new. I would like to keep it to 5 minutes. I've got about a minute more. You're under no obligation to stay on the channel, to watch the video, to keep checking in for these, but I want to pair these with my little Adobe Photoshop doodles, just partly because, one, that's kind of the one thing that I feel like I can confidently record quite sustainably at the moment. 2, that I have some footages that I want to go out recording to try, but I'm lazy to leave the house. 3, I want to express how important the doodling segments are, just on a whole, just because I want to be able to present, evidence even to show that, yes, 1, let me just say, my doodles can be stupid and ugly and just, what are you doing, Corliss? But 2, if anything I've learned so far in my very, very finite and silly life, it's that sometimes it's okay to make mistakes, and if it's art, it's fun. It's about expressing yourself. It's about just figuring out the moment, what's best, and I want to tell myself too that it's okay to just try. So I'm gonna sign off now for the last few seconds. Have a good day, have a good night, and take care of yourselves. Warm hugs.